So here we are. My greenhouse is finally ready to show people. I haven't had the irrigation set up. That is why we've got a bucket of water watering. I bought these nifty little, this is by the Palrum greenhouse people. They are trellises, and the way they work is you unwind and you clip, and it allows things to scramble up them. Part of the reason I wasn't showing people the inside of the greenhouse is I had these weird concoctions where I had these hooks and it was a mess. So yeah, this is a little bit more of an elegant solution that does not look like a spider on peyote. So I've been eating these lovely cherry tomatoes straight off the vine, so that's why there's not a lot of color right now, because I ate them. So yeah, I've got tomatoes. We were gonna try to grow corn, and I realized that this greenhouse is too small for corn, so that's gonna be considered a lesson. So yeah, more tomatoes. And I have some cucumbers over here. There is one cucumber that I'm gonna let mature for another couple days, and then I'll eat it. But yeah, we had a very late start in the greenhouse this year, so we do have a nice automatic vent, which is fantastic. I highly recommend those. So yeah, so this is my little greenhouse. Again, very late start this year, so next year, oh, and those are some lilies that I need to get into the ground, and those are gonna go pretty much right here. We had a late start with everything because of my surgery and then Mom dying, so we have been weeding. We have a healthy crop of weeds, but what I have been a bit successful is in spaghetti squash. So there's one right there, and the other one, enter queens, I've got to break free right here. There's a ginormous, I don't know if you can see it. Can I zoom? Yes, I can zoom. It's right behind the greenhouse. Can you see it? It's right there. Yeah, it's kind of comical. So yeah, tried to break free. There was another one that had like broken through the fence. Oh, there it is. You can see it nestled. So yeah, it's hiding. That's kind of funny. So yeah, so we got two spaghetti squash and a watermelon. Under here you can just see the last bits of a potato. So all this mound right here is all potato. And then we come up, see that little baby acorn squash right here. Then there's the tiniest little baby acorn squash right here on a little squash cradle. And then as I was weeding, so this is a huge mound of marigolds, right? And hiding underneath the marigolds is what appears to be a fairly robust, this is like baby, sweet baby something squash. I wonder if I can still read my, no, not remotely. So yeah, so these are supposed to be little tiny squash that can grow on arbors. My sweet peas were not really growing, and something seems to have been munching on them. So they are, yeah, they're pretty much done. These spiky things, I would like to know what they are. So hive brain, yeah, Imelda, this may be for you. So they look like eggplant. They have these evil spikes that certainly look like eggplant. They are all over my garden. It's like a packet of eggplant just sneezed and went everywhere. They're horrific. But, and they've got these lovely little flowers that seem to be eggplant. They've got these little, let's see if I can get a good shot. Oh, here's a good shot. They've got these little fruits that have, you know, they've got like stripes. They look like they're going to be eggplant, and they're all over the place. Let me show you. See all these spiky looking things? See, all that. They are all these eggplant looking things, but I don't know. Oh, these are sunflowers. These are little dwarf sunflowers. And I had planted some pumpkin over here, but yeah, these are all eggplant. Well, I mean, I'm calling them eggplant because I think they're eggplant. But yeah, see what they're growing here? See these? What are these? Because they don't look like they're going to be eggplant. So I am confused. Because if they are weeds, I want to rip them out. If they're edible, I'm curious. What are these guys going to be? So if anyone has any ideas, they have the same spike pattern that eggplants have. So I'm very, very curious. Because I have grown eggplants on this side of the yard before. So, yeah. And if these are volunteers, I mean, hey, great. But nothing has come up yet. And as you can imagine, with that many spikes, this is a pain to weed. But we have been weeding. We've done a lot of weeding. We still have a lot more to weed. So yeah, that bin is filled with weeds. So yeah. So that's the greenhouse, gifted to me for our wedding by my wonderful friend Danielle. This is Chrissy's yard. We have a beautiful, beautiful hibiscus. It's gorgeous. The blossoms are just absolutely huge. I mean, to give you an idea, here's a sleeping blossom right here. Look how big these are. So, yeah, they're just gorgeous. And there we go. There's the rest of the yard, and my evidently not overcrowded butterfly garden. I'm glad it's not overcrowded. That makes me happy. So I can cram all the plants in here then for next year. So for now, it's good to know that I'm doing all right. Thank you guys. Bye.